Hello and welcome to the Spoilt Milk Movie Podcast, where today we will be discussing Harry and the Hendersons. That's the title of the film, isn't it?
Harry and the Hendersons.
I kept wanting to call it Bigfoot and the Hendersons. Is that the TV show?
It's Harry and the...
No. Yeah.
The TV show is called Harry and the Hendersons as well?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't...
His name's Harry.
Yeah, why would it be Bigfoot and the Hendersons?
Because I feel like...
That's a terrible name for it.
I feel like that's what it was called. Bigfoot and the Hendersons. I'm sure...
Are you saying that is not good enough for a name?
Yeah. I'm removing his name.
Oh.
Yeah, look, I'm looking now and there's a version of the VHS front cover where it's called Bigfoot and the Hendersons. A hilarious hair-raising film. Yeah, I don't know if we got like a different title in the UK or something like that.
Yeah, maybe that some of the marketing people didn't trust certain areas of the world to understand.
The British.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know what Bigfoot is.
No, but to be fair, what the fuck is Harry and the Hendersons? If you see that, it doesn't really tell you what the film's about.
But you meant to then look at the images, the box cover.
Yeah, but if you were opening a newspaper in the 1990s, was this late 80s? I forget, I didn't look it up.
I thought you were going to eat that then.
87.
87, and you see on the listings Harry and the Hendersons, that doesn't mean anything to you. Harry could be a smackhead that the Hendersons have adopted. Well, we'll get onto the film shortly, but first we've got to do our top threes, and in line with Bigfoot, we're going for what, Katty?
Our top three favourite cryptids in films.
Cryptids?
So, yeah, that's what they're called.
Cryptids.
Cryptids.
That sounds like it's going to be crosswords in films or something.
No, it's cryptid. So Loch Ness Monster and Mothman and...
Did anyone go for Loch Ness?
No.
The Ted Danson film?
No.
No, me
I've
neither.
never even heard of it.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, right, okay then. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Oof.
Mine's
pretty much... mine's a bit of a one from my childhood. It's an obvious one. It does, Frankenstein counts, right? It's a mythical creature.
I mean, it's not a mythical creature.
Why?
It's not like folklore, which is what we were going for. No one's ever said that they've spotted Frankenstein.
Oh, I thought you meant just from myths and legends type.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it's not a myth or a legend. It's a character from a book.
He's a legend. He's an absolute legend.
The backup was a mummy, so from The Mummy.
You're shit.
What?
Yeah, that's not folklory. We'll go on then if you're going to go for Frankenstein.
No. You guys go and let's see if I can figure one out. But
are you just going to be not in the conversation for the next 10 minutes? We're just going to look at your blank expression.
Oh. No, I'll be listening as well. See if anything.
I showed you that website at work.
Oh, yeah.
I brought in that book that you read.
I thought these would be covered under that.
No.
Oh.
Maybe a mummy? No, because mummies are actual factual things.
But
people weren't
alive and walking around.
Yeah.
That's from stories that people told.
Possibly.
When they was first raiding tombs and things like that, weren't they? There's curses and stuff, and there's the mummy will get you.
Go on then. So if you're going for mummy, what version of mummy? Monster Squad.
No. I'm going for the film The Mummy, starring Brendan
Tom Cruise.
Fraser.
Oh, right. Okay then.
Off.
Have you seen the Tom Cruise
No,
one?
it looks terrible.
Yeah, it's not good at all. You're going for the Brendan Fraser one?
Yeah,
Has that got Rachel Weisz in as well?
Yeah. Because I think not just the mummy, there's a lot of creatures in that, like the beetles that go under your skin. And
Scarabs.
There's a lot of, the scarabs. I mean, they're not real, right?
Well, scarabs are real.
They don't actually go under your skin.
I mean, they do with corpses of animals.
Really?
Oh.
Corpses of animals. They're not alive.
Why do I imagine those beetles to be really shitly rendered, really poor CGI?
Probably.
Bulging heads.
But so was the mummy if you look back at it as the actual creature itself. But it was still scary. In fact, it was going around taking eyes and tongues for people. And I like that. He didn't just kill them. He left them alive, missing parts of their body. I was like, that's really good. I mean, if you heard that as a story that you told as a kid, that's That's a scary story.
Did you see any version of The Mummy before you watched that? Was that your first introduction to a mummy?
I don't think it was my first introduction. For one, there's cartoons, which like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
They always feature mummies and stuff like that. And I feel there would have been something like Monster Squad, even though I didn't watch Monster Squad. There's something would have been like that I would have bumped into, but I can't think.
Is there not something inherently unscary about something called Mummy? Oh, Mummy!
Well, that's what I would have thought. And going into The Mummy, yeah, I was like, wait, this won't be scary. But then, yeah, that bit where he's taking eyes and tongues and people and just screaming at you. It's really fucking scary. If anyone just comes up to your face and screams at you, alone with a like dislocated jaw and
dislocated jaw.
Have you got a dislocated jaw?
I'm on my breakfast beer of the day. So.
What's your favourite mummy?
Do you include
Ever?
Scorpion King in there with the mummies? Because is that like the mummy : or
do you
open
mean the
brackets
actual separate
Scorpion King? Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's bad.
It's shit.
Yeah. That's not.
The CGI is terrible.
Well, I've seen the mummy where he turns up at the end and does his eyebrow or whatever as the scorpion, but I never saw the Scorpion King film.
It's amazing to see where Rock has come. That that was his like first debut, wasn't it? It was his first proper debut. And then he got stuck in a Disney contract doing things like the Tooth Fairy.
I love that film.
I do.
Never seen it.
It's not good for his career.
And they did all those like the rundown and walking tall. They're not the same, are they?
Yeah, no, they are different, but they are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But again, I loved them. They were terrible, but when they came out, I was like, I love them. And yeah, I don't know how he's managed to get.
So Katty wanted to know which was your favourite of the mummies.
What do you
Like
mean?
favourite mummy ever. Like my favourite mummy is the mummy from Bubba Hotep.
Oh, that is such a good. Oh, I
We're
should
almost
have gone
going
for
down
that
our
mummy.
top 3 mummies now.
Yeah. That is a good. I haven't watched Bubba Hotep in ages, but that's
Such a good
That
film.
probably would have lent better as well to this as lore, because that's all about. I don't know. It's a bit of storytelling, isn't it?
It's like conspiracy theory type thing.
Yeah,
That is good. Do you want to go next, Katty?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to know what yours is going to be. I feel like you have a vast knowledge of folklore and cryptids.
Cryptid.
Shit. Oh, before we move on, is Tales from the Crypt guy, is he a mummy?
I'd say he's a mummy, yeah.
Oh, I thought he didn't have any bandages.
No. Is that what defines a mummy?
But you don't have to have bandages to be a mummy because there's like it's mummification, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just
you can come out of the bandages.
the drying of the skin and stuff.
Yeah. Could you salt a mummy?
like a slug to get it away.
No, you know,
That'd be a different ending to the film, The Mummy. And salt.
You know, like you preserve things in salt. Could you just salt a corpse to make it a mummy? I feel like this could go on for ages. What's your selection?
So, I mean, I had a lot. And I was gonna go for Project Alf.
Well, first of all, why are you saying project and not project?
Project.
And why Alf?
I fucking love Alf.
If you were having a go at me for The Mummy and Frankenstein for lore, how is Alf?
Yeah, that's not folklore.
Because aliens come under cryptids.
What? This is stacked against me yet again.
Yeah.
How do aliens come
I
under
guess if
cryptids?
we were talking about people like sighting them, so I've seen a Bigfoot, I've seen an alien, I guess, yeah.
Well, these rules weren't told to me. You two seem to know the rules.
Well, you obviously know nothing about this. The subject.
Yeah.
This is my subject.
Even though you were given a book and a fucking website or whatever.
When we sit in the basement at work, like I brought in a little book for him to read.
So could I have gone with like killer clowns? Because they don't fully exist, but people always say like...
You could have gone for like Slender Man.
Okay. Slenderman would have been good. Got my answer.
But what I did decide on is something that I've only recently learnt about. So it's on the film called Bridgewater Triangle.
Never heard of it.
It's about Cryptids. It's about this little area in America. It's like a triangle. It's in Bridgewater, and like Bigfoot lives there. And there's all sorts of alien sightings, and there's weird like sightings of other creatures. But my favorite one is called the Puk-Wudjie.
Why is it going to be something weird? Is it going to be something that's got a dick for a face or something?
It's just a walking vagina.
It peels the foreskin back and traps you in it, or something like that. Peels. That was gross.
Oh. do you peel back foreskin?
I don't have foreskin. This is why I don't know how to talk about it.
No.
But it had Wudgie in the title.
Puk-Wudjie.
Oh, Wudgie. Right, what's a Puk-Wudjie?
Is it like a budgie mixed with a...
Puk-Wudjie.
I said Puk-Wudjie.
A budgie mixed with a buck?
Puck.
What's it-
P-U-K.
Oh, so mixed with a puck in a hockey puck.
Is it similar to that film Puk-Wudjie? Have you seen that?
Oh, hey up, mate. Sorry. I'll get some more snacks.
You don't like it? So
Pukwudgies are small, and they were around native sort of American times and stuff, and they were mates with people, and then these people employed a giant to like shoo all these Pukwudgies off the land, and so then they just turned evil, and
I like that you're saying it like it's real.
they drive people to suicide or push them off cliffs.
Oh. Well, what? How? Do you like magic or?
Yeah.
How do we physically push? Because they're like ghost type.
No, they're kind of little. There's like two different descriptions of them. One of them is grey and kind of looks like a porcupine, and the other one just looks like a baby Bigfoot.
I like that they're like, we will magically make you commit suicide. And if that doesn't work, we'll just push you off a cliff.
Yeah.
I will just entice you up there with some like treats.
One of
with
them's just
Doritos.
really lazy.
Yeah.
The other thing was their stick for ages, and then there's just one guy like, I'm just going to push him off the cliff.
Maybe they use the magic to get you up to the cliff.
Okay.
And then they like the physical act of pushing someone.
They just like to see it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a story in the film Bridgewater Triangles. There's a story about a man that is walking his dog and comes across this Pukwudgie, and it's apparently there at the side of the road under a street light, just like beckoning him over, trying to get him into the woods. I reckon to rape his dog and push him off a cliff.
Well,
So yeah.
you have not disappointed.
And apart from Bridgewater Triangle, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere else you can find out more about? Have they got like a Wikipedia entry or anything like that?
There's a Wikipedia all about cryptozoology.
Oh, right. Okay, then I imagine that's bookmarked on your computer.
It's bookmarked on my work laptop.
So remind us what they're called again.
Pukwudgie.
Puk-Wudjie. Right, okay then. So I again, like you, had a couple that I was thinking of. I'm quite partial to a minotaur or a minotaur, however you... I always thought it was minotaur in role models or whatever they call it. Minotaur, don't they?
Minotaur.
But I particularly like the one that's in Your Highness. Have you seen Your Highness, the Danny McBride film?
Yeah, can't remember it.
Cuts its dick off and wears it around his neck like a necklace. But I didn't go for that one. I've gone for Troll Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all really I can remember about that film. The fact that it's mockumentary, Norwegian, and that the guy shouts troll, but it's super low budget, isn't it? But they do a really good job of special effects. And I felt like that did a decent job of folklore.
Yeah.
Like it involves trolls and things that people don't see but talk about spotting.
Yeah, like I've seen things like the sort of animated Beowulf, which did trolls, which was all right.
Grendel, is it?
Yeah, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
As weird as the style was, but yeah, Troll Hunter. When that came out, I was like, that is what I didn't realize I wanted out of a troll movie. It's really good and
Well, electricity pylons keep the trolls in.
Oh yeah, yeah. I need to watch that again. I've seen it twice, but
it's been a sequel.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think there might be. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen it.
It looks really nice. I feel like it'll stand up the test of time if we watch. Maybe we could do it one day as a film. and watch it together. But that's mine.
Yeah.
Troll Hunter.
I could have gone with Blair Witch, couldn't I?
Possibly.
I mean, I don't think I would have, but
Mm.
I've just been trying to think now. And
So do you kind of get now what we were going for?
yeah, I think when you said that it had to be like more related around sightings and stuff,
Mm.
but I was just thinking because of from lore, from the from history that like, yeah, that have been talked about that I could go with. Yeah.
What Frankenstein were you going to go for? If you
Mary
don't?
Shelley's Frankenstein.
What with De Niro?
Yeah. It's just because I remember watching it as a kid and I really loved it.
But technically, Frankenstein's that monster anyway.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, he's...
do you mean Frankenstein monster? We're doing Kenny. You're a genius of the internet.
Right, well, that's our top 3 then, and then we'll talk about Bigfoot. So, Hobo, what was
You mean
yours?
Harry?
Oh, yeah, Harry.
Mine was the mummy / Slenderman / Blair Witch.
Mine was the troll / Minotaur. Katty.
Mine's a Puk-Wudjie.
I just wanted to hear you say that again. Right, and we'll be back shortly to talk about Harry
Has.
Harry,
and the
yeah.
Hendersons.